welcome to Geneva today. My name is Dominik Beier and I'm the Managing Director of Emotion. Unfortunately, I cannot be with you today in Geneva because I have to be at Vienna at our beautiful Vienna Stadthalle, which you can see in my background. Emotion Group is the host of several sports events and a big sports marketing agency. Events such as the ATP 500 in Vienna, which we've been hosting for many years. Today, I would like to introduce you and tell you more about fan engagement, digitalization, which is one of the key parts and main components of a sports event. And I would like to especially introduce you to a case which we've started with Prime One and Oracle as a partner for many years and give you some insights about that, how we deal with it, what advantages we have of that, what the upsides for our fans are, and how we've implemented that. Have fun. I would like to start to introduce you to Emotion Group, where Emotion Group is one of the leading sport marketing and sport event agencies in Europe. Our effort or our claim is to create more value together for sports rights holders, for business partners, for sponsors, for media, and of course athletes, which are usually in the core of our business. Emotion Group has been founded in 1991 by the two founders, Herwig Stracke and Edwin Weindorfer, in Austria, and by now we are operating in many different countries all over Europe, but our core focus is in Germany, Spain and Austria. We have 5 offices in total. One of them is in Vienna, one in Graz, which is also in Austria, one is in Mallorca, one is in Berlin and one is in Stuttgart. All in all, we employ around about 60 people as a core team, and then we employ up to 500 people per event week, where you can imagine an ATP 500 tournament such as in Vienna needs a lot of different people, so you can imagine how many people we are working together with or employing within those events. We would like to show you some highlights because today we're mainly going to talk about Erste Bank Open and a case together with Prime One in order to increase fan engagement and the digital fan experience. So here's some highlights of our ATP 500 tournament in Vienna. And I would like to add to that we've got voted for being the best ATP 500 tournament in 2021, most recently by players. So as a tournament host, obviously we're very proud of that, and it has a lot of different factors. Also, obviously, that we are having a very high standards on our events, which is also on the digital part, as we're going to show you best practice today with Prime One. But also in the area of organizing or supplying the athletes with a very premium approach to the event. So take a look and have fun looking at some highlights from 2022.
Welcome to the world's most livable city, home to famous sights and unique places. Every year in October, Vienna is hosting world-class tennis, creating moments to remember for a lifetime. Remarkable aces, emotional points, and unforgettable rallies. A spectacle that causes the crowd to go wild. The Erste Bank Open is known for first-class entertainment. During the tournament week, thousands of fans flock to the stadium to witness top tennis. Activities and meet and greets that can only be experienced once a year, whilst enjoying a marvelous time with friends and family. The full tennis experience is guaranteed. A variety of refreshments are available. Orders can be placed from the comfort of your seat. No more missing out on spectacular points. Tennis stars clearly love their time in Vienna. They get to go off-site and enjoy what the city has to offer, whether it's preparing traditional Austrian Palatschinken or going on a boat cruise. You might even spot them playing tennis in front of the famous town hall. The ATP 500 tournament in Vienna offers an additional venue at the heart of the city, where top players compete at one-of-a-kind events such as Red Bull Baseline, set against a DJ dropping some lively beats. Supreme hospitality with gourmet specialties from around the world in the exclusive VIP club are the perfect setting for business and networking. The Erste Bank Open serves as an exciting intersection of sports, society, and business, bringing together inspirational speakers at the new event 15 Second Sports. During this week, Vienna lives tennis.
The winner of the Erste Bank Open 2022, Daniel Medvedev!
All of this is waiting for you. Erste Bank Open.
Now we start touching more on the digital side. This is also something which we've always been pushing a lot. Obviously, it is very tough for a tournament, for a tennis tournament, because you have to understand that we are really relevant, let's say 3 to 4 weeks within a year. So the big challenge is how to engage users, how to engage fans for the rest of the year. So that's why we have started an initiative called Erste Bank Open 365, which the name probably speaks for itself and is not very innovative, but I think it's very clear what we're trying to achieve. Jumping into the case for today, we would like to talk a bit more about the cooperation with Prime One and Oracle when it comes to chatbots, something which we are very happy to have for many years now. Maybe showcasing you the challenge which we had in the past. The inquiries came usually directly to the office, so people were actually really standing in front of the office, not just our physical office, but also the Wiener Stadthalle. A lot of inquiries came through social media, which was almost impossible to handle, and all of them had to be somehow answered manually. And as I mentioned before, I think what you have to understand, what is really unique compared to other sports or sports events or events which occur very frequently, is that we are hosting a tournament which is taking place for 1 week in the year. So we have 1 week with full traffic, and where we get a lot of messages and a lot of, I don't know, complaints or questions and so on. And the rest of the year is more smooth. But within that week, we are super busy, and it's almost impossible to scale up an organization that quickly. Although we are very experienced and have very good staff and people on ground, but it's almost impossible. So therefore, we were looking for a solution, how we can automate that, how we can make that more efficient. Because obviously it took us a lot of resources and time, and also the quality of service was not on the level as we expected from ourselves. So therefore, we were scanning the market, how we can improve that, and got in touch with Prime One and found a solution which is for us obviously cost and time saving, and it only took us 6 weeks to implement that solution on our platform, and it can really answer around about 90% of our inquiries, which is a great help for us, because still you have people being on ground and standing in front of your door with complaints or with questions, but really the big amount of people have been served with the chatbot powered by Prime One, and also the whole user experience improved. Quick questions such as, I don't know, where is the next parking venue, or who's playing next, the schedule, and so on. So these are things which really increase the user experience, but at the same time have been for us very cost, resources, and time saving. So a really great fit and great solution for us together with Prime One. Yeah, and the results is something I've touched on. So obviously a higher customer satisfaction. Actually, that was the main reason, and the knowledge of the visitors has increased. So it's also much easier for them rather than picking up the phone or sending an email and waiting forever for us to reply. And as those systems, as you probably know, are very smart, so they learn much better than a human does. And they are irreplaceable, not like human. So that's also why I think it has been very useful for us. And also one of our 3 core values is innovation. So actually being a first mover also in that area has been a big driver and very important for us. And it's another big step to more and more digitalize our tournament and also the whole fan experience. And the learnings about that, why? Obviously, I can only persuade you or suggest to at least look into a solution like that. Is obviously services being automated. The interaction of a customer is much higher. It gets much more fan engagement. You can learn obviously a lot out of that data. So understanding what is the actual need, maybe improve your event. For example, if everyone is asking where is the entrance to the chatbot, then probably we have a problem with showing our entrance. Or I don't know, if everyone is asking what the next game is, then probably we should find for the next tournament ways to better show to the customers the schedule somehow, wherever it is, if it's on site, if it's on digital channels. Because the big problem I think with complaints is that a lot of the complaints don't even reach you, because people are unhappy and maybe they don't want to come to your event anymore. So this is something you can proactively tackle by really evaluating the data out of the chatbot. What have been the main complaints? What were people talking about? What were they asking about? And then to really also give the people a feeling that they're being treated. They don't have to wait forever on different inquiries. So I think it's all in all a big win for us as a tournament, but also mainly for the fans to have a better fan experience. And why back in the days we've been deciding to go with the Prime One and Oracle solution. It has been quite easy for us because they have a lot of experience and many years of being in the market and supplying that product to different companies. So we've been investigating different business cases, and we've been very happy with the approach and with the model, and also obviously with the consultation. So we've 24/7 technical support, and also in case there were any inquiries from our side, or that we've seen that something doesn't work the way we want, or that we have to upgrade or improve something. It has been very easy to work together with Prime One. So I can only support the cooperation which we've been having now for many years. And also we think that the technical solution, we've been looking into different technical solutions, and we think that the technical solution is very smart and good, and one of the best ones out there in the market. So this is also obviously when we want to make our customers happy, this is also one of the main reasons to choose that solution. Now you see me back in the picture, so I was actually there the whole time, although you didn't see me. Anyway, I hope you had a very interesting session. I hope it was some informative things for you in order to improve your digital area and fan experience. Other than that, I wish you a very successful afternoon. I hope you have a lot of good conversations and talks. In case you have any further questions on either Emotion or Erste Bank Open or our cooperation together with Prime One and Oracle, just feel free to reach out anytime. If it's on LinkedIn, if it's on email, if it's on WhatsApp or whatever, I'm sure you find my data somewhere or somehow. Feel free to get in touch, and wish you a happy afternoon, and I hope the next time I can be with you together in Geneva. Thank you very much.